Body quake, body quake. The following sleep hypnosis will dissolve your tension in your body and in your mind, with the help of the deep sound of the shamanic drum, so you can relax deeper than you've ever been, and find yourself in a new and completely unexpected world. And as you are getting comfortable and lying down, feeling warm and safe, I want you to imagine a world in which your deepest wishes are already fulfilled. A world in which your deepest fears don't exist. It is your perfect world in which you have everything that you need, all that you desire, and all that you really wish. And now, with each of the sound of the drum, simply relax your body deeper and deeper. And we are going to travel a little further and further, all the way to that universe. And in your mind's eye, you can imagine leaving where you are and simply setting on this journey far, far away from the place where you are this moment. The drums are showing you the way, and the deeper you relax, the faster you can go. And as you are on this journey to go to this perfect universe, you are already preparing your body to arrive in that perfect universe in the perfect way. So ask yourself, how would your legs relax knowing that you walked enough today? Since there will be nothing missing in this new, unexpected, complete, and perfect universe, you also will be enough in every possible way. And so, how would your shoulders relaxed, knowing that you have done enough today. You have done all you could, except of maybe what a thought tells you. But as we're traveling far, far away, we are going to leave these thoughts and stories and assumptions all behind, all behind. And we are simply noticing what is true, what is real for you now. And notice that now is not just a moment in time. It is what happens without these stories and assumptions. And so, this moment, exactly as you are, how would your head relax if you knew that it thought enough, it tried to figure things out enough, it overthought enough, it was planning enough? For today, it had enough thoughts. It did the best it could. It was enough. How would your head relax? And how would your eyes relax? How would your eyes relax if you knew that they saw enough? How would your mouth and your lips and your tongue relax, knowing that you said enough? For the time being, you said enough. And again, if some thoughts arise telling you, maybe I haven't said enough, there is still more and I need to do this and say this, then just notice that story and send it back to the old world. And just notice, how would your lips relax if you knew that they said enough? And how would your neck relax if you knew that it turned enough and it carried your head enough? And how would your arms relax if you really knew that they did enough for you? And your hands and your fingers, with so much appreciation, simply notice, really, like, how would you relax them if you knew they did exactly everything they could? And with each sound of the drum, or critters and animals, you relax deeper and deeper and become softer. How would your breathing relax if you knew that you breathed enough. Perhaps when we have some anxiety or tension, our breathing becomes a bit faster. And so this moment, simply let it go so it can do exactly as it wants to. Without you being concerned. Simply trusting, being breathed. And how would your belly relax if you knew it did enough? And all your tiny muscles in your spine, if you knew that they did enough, they held you enough today. They held you just the right amount, exactly what you needed. Your sitting bones, deeper and deeper. Now all the sound from the beat, the deep resonance, the body quake moves into your legs. And how would you relax your legs, knowing they did enough for you today? Enough. The perfect amount. Accept of what you're believing about it. They carried you enough. They carried you exactly where you needed to go. And if you didn't need to go anywhere else, they didn't carry you there. What happened was enough. How would your knees relax knowing they did enough? And your shins and all the muscles in your calves, they did so much for you. They did enough. And how would your feet relax knowing they did both enough? How would you relax them? Notice any thoughts, any stories that come up in stillness as you travel to your perfect world. And simply notice those thoughts and send them back. Send them back to the old world. Just for a few moments, just to explore what it would really feel like to be in this new and completely unexpected world. And you keep traveling and traveling further and further as you are relaxing deeper and deeper. The drum carrying you deeper and further from all the stories, from all the assumptions and expectations, even hopes. So there is nothing left except of what is. The perfect world. And as you are listening to the sound of the drum, simply notice where is the sound coming from. Perhaps it appears it's coming from the outside of you, from far away. It has to travel all the way to get to your eardrums. Just look. All of this story is simply happening in your mind. And so what can you really notice about the sound when you look in this stillness? Is there a real distance? Do you hear the drum out there? Or do you simply hear it where you are? As if your eardrums were creating this sound right there, so close, so close. It couldn't be any closer. There couldn't be any distance. Melting, merging, noticing, and recognizing. And what if the same was true for your travels into the perfect universe? Now when you relaxed your body as if you were enough, you are already in the context of being enough, where nothing else is required other than what happens, without the old expectations and thoughts, how everything should be, how you should be and how others should be. You are already in this perfect universe right now. Except maybe what a thought tells you about it, in which case you send it back. You send it back to the old universe. If there really was such a thing. You send it back by noticing that it was just a thought, and noticing that your body is okay, that you are okay, relaxing deeper and deeper letting the drums take you further and further in your noticing that actually right now and right here you have already arrived. And for the next few moments, just bathe in this noticing that will take you even deeper into relaxation and sleep effortlessly. With the drums, with the world, and even with what you think about it, all together as one.